Broad Street in Victoria, Claudia Tseglash, The Island News.
Thanks, Claudia. 11 students at Edward Milne School in Sooke have been suspended after school officials discovered they were holding boxing matches during the lunch hour just off school grounds. Jake Warren went to Edward Milne today, and he joins us live to share what he found. Jake?
Well, the lunchtime brawls were not as bloody as the ones in the movie Fight Club, but administrators at Edward Milne Community School were very quick to KO what they say was an accident, a serious accident waiting to happen. Students, on the other hand, feel the school has overreacted.
I could see them breaking up because, they don't want anyone to get hurt or whatever, but I don't think they should have got suspended for it, though.
People get out their anger, their stress, frustrations from, school, home, everything. Nobody gets hurt in the process.
The noon hour boxing matches took place in this clearing, which, as you can see, is about 200, 300 yards east of Edward Milne Secondary. And they were well attended. In some cases, over 200 students would be gathered here cheering on their friends who, of course, were duking it out. And although a lot of students thought that this was a legitimate sporting activity, when school administration found out, they had no other choice but to throw in the towel.
Student attitude generally, I think, was that this wasn't harmful because they were wearing gloves, everybody was friends, there was no animosity involved. If a person had fallen, hit their head on a rock or a stump, we could have had serious injury, and school officials have a responsibility to ensure that that kind of violent activity does not take place at school.
Obviously, the first concern of any school is the safety of its students, and although nobody was hurt at these particular boxing matches, ask any professional fighter and they'll tell you it would have only been a matter of time.
If they get hit with their head up or anything like that, you get hit in the throat, you could crush your trach, a blow to the head, temple, hemorrhaging. One of the kids get hit and he goes out. Do they know what to do? Do they roll them around or slap them around to wake them up? Potential is bad for a dangerous situation.
Administrators at Edward Milne Community School are confident that they've put an end to these lunch hour boxing matches and warn any student involved in other fights in the future is going to be suspended. I got to side with the school on this one, guys. If you're going to fight, you want to train, you got to do it with a qualified instructor, martial arts dojo, or a boxing gym. There's just too many things that can happen in the wrong setting. Live on Broad Street, Jake Warren, The Island News.
Thanks, Jake. And now to Saanich, where the municipality is trying a new approach for smoothing out a troublesome intersection.